I was at the gym after a long workout, sitting in the sauna, when I realized a feller was holding a book I had read before. It was a great book, so I said, "What's up?" and told him I liked his choice. That kicked off a conversation about life, business, and taking risks. That's how I met Nicholas. He had just moved up to Minnesota from Florida a couple of months ago, and in that short time, he took a big leap, leasing his first commercial detailing bay and going all in on his business Shine Squad. That's the kind of drive I respect. With winter ending and my long gravel driveway leaving my car absolutely filthy, I figured it was the perfect time to get it cleaned up. Salt, grime, road scum. It was all caked on. So I hit Nicholas up, and setting up the appointment was easy. Quick text, locked in the time, and I was on my way. Hey everybody, it's Geoffrey, Serdar. We're doing a business spotlight. My wagon is filthy. It's the end of winter. Summer is getting closer. We're gonna get this thing detailed. We're in Shine Squad in Hopkins, and we're gonna be pulling in and show you what happens. Let's just go this way. When I pulled up to Shine Squad in Hopkins, I was immediately impressed. Everything was clean. The space was extremely well organized, and his team, Brady and Charles, were professional, in uniform, and ready to go.
How's it going, Geoffrey?
Yeah.
Good
Nicholas,
to see
what are we
you.
going to do to make the wagon look decent?
Yeah, well, before we start, let me introduce you to my team.
All right.
So we got Brady over here.
Hey, Geoffrey, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Charles, how are you? Yeah, great. Okay, so what are we going to do to make it look nice?
All right, so before we start, obviously we're gonna go ahead and do the exterior out here. So we'll do a nice scrub down. We'll get the rims clean. We'll get these undercarriage clean as well. Get the tires looking good.
Okay.
And then inside we will do
It's really bad in there. Don't judge me.
no worries. I've seen a lot during these days.
All right.
So we'll get those mats looking clean. We usually scrub them down with super clean, get it all nice and clean, get the rubber looking good. And then usually in the back seat, that's where all the chaos happens.
Now I do have a car seat. I'm just gonna let you take it apart, and if you could like vacuum it out and make it look pretty, that'd be nice.
Awesome, that is included. So we do go ahead and do those car seats as well, and we pretty much just vacuum the whole thing. We'll scrub down this whole door, get it nice and get all this dust off. Yeah. And then we go ahead and clean the seats as well. As you can see, the kids like to stomp on the seats sometimes.
Yeah, she's a little messy, that's true.
No worries, that's what we're here for. So yeah, we get that looking good and nice and clean.
I'll give you this.
All right.
In about how long should I come back?
So typically with the exterior and interior detail, it takes roughly around 3.5 hours.
Sounds great.
Yeah, if we do finish early, we'll go ahead and send you a text message 30 minutes before.
That sounds great.
All right,
Really appreciate
we'll see you
it,
soon.
Nicholas.
Have a good one.
See you, buddy. I handed over my key, and that was it. I walked away, leaving the car in their hands. Brady and Charles took my camera while they worked, and I think that was the best move. Now you get to hear straight from them about what they're doing: deep cleaning, vacuuming, polishing, and making sure the car comes out looking brand new.
Wait, no, you were like a natural born actor there. I was
honestly just like shitting my pants. Yeah. I was like, dude, I didn't practice at all. I didn't practice anything.
Charlie, how's it feel to be part of the lore?
Feels pretty good, you know, Shine Squad in a way here.
Gorgeous.
All right, guys, so as you can see, we just finished cleaning the tires and rims, and we also did the undercarriage. And for some of you asking, what do you mean undercarriage? What is that? That pretty much means we went down there and kind of washed away all the salt and road grime that you pick up during the winters. A lot of people will notice that the bottom of the cars turn very rusty, and that is because you accumulate a lot of salt due to the snow conditions in Minnesota. So we went ahead and did that. We got under there and we kind of got it all nice and clean. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to do a pre-foam, pre-soak is what we call it, which means we just go around the car and spray it with foam. That way that foam drips down all the dirt that's already on there. That way it's nice and clean when we go ahead and do the contact wash.
Okay, so now we're doing carpet extraction. First, what we got to do is use an enzyme treatment. So this is going to break down all organic matter, and we're going to let it sit for about 3 minutes. Then we got to agitate it with a drill brush. So this step's important to do to remove all odors, allergens, any of that kind of thing. So if there's a smoke scent in your car, this is gonna help get that out. If there's any scent in your car, like if you have a dog, you get dog smell in your car, this is gonna help. So we're gonna come back in 3 minutes. All right, now we're gonna come in with step 2. This is our carpet shampoo. So we're just gonna spray this everywhere very liberally and let it soak. Drill brush again. All right, now we're gonna give it 3 minutes again. So since this carpet isn't very dirty, we're gonna do what's called a dry extraction, where we don't put any water into the carpet. If it's really dirty, what we'll do is we'll hook up a hose to this and we'll shoot water into the carpet and extract all that. But since this is pretty clean, we're just gonna be doing the dry extraction method. All right, so now that the carpets are clean, we're gonna come in with our neutralizer. This is gonna neutralize all the cleaners and make sure they don't continue to clean the carpets. Because what this is gonna do is if you, say you step on this carpet after it's been extracted, it's gonna clean the bottom of your boot and pull that dirt from your boot to the carpet. So we don't want that to happen, so we have to neutralize the cleaner. Then we have one more step, just to stripe the carpet. Wipe down the fresh microfiber.
Nicholas, it looks great. I really appreciate it. No, it's perfect. It looks great. I'm happy winter's over.
Later that day, I got a call from Nicholas saying the car was ready. I drove back over, and when I saw it, the thing looked better than when I bought it. You could see how proud he was of his work, and it was obvious why. The level of detail, the effort, the precision, it was all there. These guys take car detailing seriously, and it shows.
Now that winter is over, I recommend everyone come here to Shine Squad and we'll take care of you.
I recommend it too. It looks great. Thank you.
All right.
I really appreciate it. Oh,
Yeah.
let's do this. Well, boom. Bing, bang, boom.
I'm really glad I gave Shine Squad the project, and I hope Nicholas and I keep in touch. Minnesota's lucky to have this guy moving up here, starting a business and building something from the ground up. If you're in Hopkins, Minnetonka, or anywhere in the Twin Cities and need top-tier car detailing, Shine Squad is where you need to go. Nicholas and his team are the real deal.